What really happened to the Sodder children on that fateful Christmas Eve in 1945? Picture a typical family home in Fayetteville, West Virginia, brimming with the joyous anticipation of Christmas morning. Suddenly, in the dead of night, this idyllic scene is shattered as the Sodder residence is engulfed in a monstrous blaze. George and Jenny Sodder, along with 4 of their 9 children, managed to escape the inferno. But the other 5 children are nowhere to be found. In the aftermath of the fire, the local fire department chalks it up to faulty wiring. But George, the patriarch of the family, isn't so sure. He'd recently rewired and inspected the house himself, and everything had been in order. The lack of human remains in the charred ruins further fuels the family's doubts. Could it be possible that the children had not perished in the fire after all? The question gnaws at the hearts of the Sodders. They start to piece together a series of peculiar events leading up to the fire. A severed phone line, a missing ladder that could have aided in the rescue, and a stranger seen lurking near their property on the eve of the fire. The pieces don't add up to a simple accident. The Sodders can't shake off the feeling that something more sinister is at play. They suspect arson, and with it, the chilling possibility that their children were kidnapped. Theories start to swirl, pointing to everything from personal vendettas to the sinister machinations of the Sicilian mafia. Though the fire was devastating, it was only the beginning of the Sodder family's long and painful journey. The mystery of what happened to the 5 missing Sodder children on that fateful Christmas Eve remains unsolved, leaving a haunting legacy of unanswered questions and enduring hope. In the aftermath of the fire, the family was left with more questions than answers. The once vibrant Sodder residence lay in ruins. George and Jenny, along with their surviving children, were left to grapple with the enormity of their loss. In the debris, a chilling realization dawned. There were no remains of the 5 missing children. The Sodders, in their grief, transformed the scorched remnants of their home into a memorial garden, a silent tribute to their lost children. This place, once filled with laughter and life, now stood as a constant reminder of the mystery that had consumed their family. But the absence of the children's bodies in the wreckage planted a seed of doubt. Had the fire really claimed their lives? The Fayetteville Fire Department had concluded that the blaze was electrical in origin. George, however, disputed this. He had recently had the house rewired and inspected. Could a fault really have ignited such a devastating fire? The lack of answers only deepened the family's suspicion. They began to consider a more sinister possibility: arson. Could someone have intentionally set their home ablaze? And if so, why? Theories began to emerge, some pointing to the Sicilian mafia. George, an outspoken critic of the fascist government of his native Italy, could have made powerful enemies. Could they have taken his children in retaliation? But these were just theories, shadows in the dark. The initial investigations yielded no new information. The authorities concluded that the fire was a tragic accident, a catastrophe that had claimed 5 innocent lives. But the Sodders, their hearts heavy with loss and uncertainty, were not easily dissuaded. For them, the absence of their children's bodies meant the absence of closure. The possibility, however faint, that their children might still be alive fueled their determination. They resolved to find answers, to unearth the truth buried in the ashes of their former home. Despite the family's suspicions, initial investigations yield no new information. But the Sodders are not easily dissuaded. Unsatisfied with the lack of answers, the Sodders took matters into their own hands. Haunted by the mystery surrounding their children's disappearance, the family decided to take a bold step. They erected a billboard along State Route 16, a silent sentinel bearing the images of the 5 lost children, and offered a reward for information leading to their whereabouts. The billboard stood as a stark reminder of the enduring mystery. It was a testament to a family's unwavering hope and their refusal to accept the official narrative of their children's fate. It wasn't a plea for sympathy, but a call to action. The Sodders were determined to keep their children's memory alive and to keep the search going, no matter the odds. As the years passed, the family's quest for answers led them down various paths. One theory that gained traction was the potential involvement of the Sicilian mafia. George Sodder, the family patriarch, had been vocal in his criticism of Mussolini and the fascist government in his native Italy. Could this outspoken stance have provoked a retaliatory act? It was a chilling possibility, but one that the family could not entirely dismiss. In the swirling vortex of speculation and uncertainty, one incident stood out. In the 60s, the Sodders received a photograph of a man in his 30s. The family couldn't shake the feeling that this man bore a striking resemblance to their son Louis, who would have been around the same age. This photograph rekindled their hope and reinforced their belief that their children had survived that fateful night. Despite these tantalizing leads, the family's quest yielded no concrete answers. Each clue seemed to deepen the mystery rather than solve it. But their relentless search achieved something else. It brought the case into the public eye, sparking interest and intrigue far beyond the borders of Fayetteville, West Virginia. While the search brought them no closer to finding their children, it did bring the case into the public eye. The story of the Sodder children became more than a personal tragedy. It evolved into a shared mystery, a collective quest for truth that continues to captivate and confound to this day. Over 70 years later, the mystery of the Sodder children's disappearance remains unsolved. Despite tireless efforts from the Sodder family and numerous investigations, no conclusive evidence has ever been found. The initial assumption that the children perished in the fire was quickly challenged, not only by the lack of physical remains but also by a series of peculiar circumstances surrounding the event. Theories continue to circulate, each one adding another layer to the enigma. Some suggest the children may have been alive after the fire, pointing to reported sightings and unusual events. Others hint at a darker narrative of foul play, possibly linked to vendettas or the Sicilian mafia, fueled by George Sodder's outspoken criticism of Mussolini's fascist government. Yet despite countless leads and potential clues, the case remains a puzzle. Some pieces seem to fit together, while others only deepen the mystery. The official stance of the authorities, that the children died in the fire, stands in stark contrast to the conviction of the Sodder family, who never wavered in their belief that their children had survived. This enduring mystery continues to captivate the community, true crime enthusiasts, and the public at large. The story of the Sodder children, their unexplained disappearance, and their family's relentless search for answers has transcended the realm of local law and entered the annals of America's most baffling unsolved cases. As we delve into the intricate web of theories and clues, we are left with more questions than answers. What really happened on that fateful Christmas Eve in 1945? Were the Sodder children victims of a tragic fire, or were they the subjects of a sinister plot? And if they did survive, what became of them? While the Sodder children's fate remains a mystery, the family's unwavering belief in their survival continues to inspire and intrigue. Their story, steeped in uncertainty and shrouded in mystery, serves as a poignant reminder of the enduring power of hope and the relentless pursuit of truth. Though the case remains cold, the legacy of the Sodder children lives on. The mystery that unfolded on that fateful Christmas Eve of 1945 continues to captivate the world, a chilling tale of loss, hope, and relentless determination. The 5 children's disappearance, a puzzle intertwined with suspicion and doubt, has transcended the bounds of time, persisting well into the 21st century. The surviving Sodder daughter, Sylvia, has carried on the torch lit by her parents, keeping the memory of her siblings alive. She continues to publicize the case, sharing their story far and wide, a testament to a family's unwavering hope and determination. This enduring quest for truth, driven by a sister's love, has kept the Sodder children's names alive, their faces etched in the annals of history. Over the years, the Sodder children's story has resonated with people around the globe, a haunting narrative that continues to baffle and intrigue. The mystery has spawned countless theories, from the sinister to the bizarre, each attempting to unravel the enigma surrounding that tragic Christmas Eve. Yet despite the passing years, the truth remains elusive, the fate of the Sodder children shrouded in uncertainty. As we delve into the mysteries of the past, we are reminded that sometimes the answers we seek are not as clear-cut as we would like them to be. The Sodder children's story is a poignant reminder of this truth. Their legacy, a tale of loss and enduring hope, continues to echo through the years, a chilling testament to the power of family, resilience, and the unyielding quest for truth.